Okay guys, we did get cut off after I restarted my network connection, but it does look like we are good to go now. And let's continue. So with the US oil, as we were explaining with one of the guys there, we did have this decent zone here on the daily, but if you take a look at this zone here, we could find a pretty nice setup. I think probably on the daily, or not on the daily, maybe on the 4 hour. Yep, definitely, because we do have a BOS, nice BOS over here. We've got this OB, we've got this massive one over here, which is where price currently is. So if you do hop onto a lower time frame, you could potentially find a setup, or if you didn't miss it, let's see, just go back in, zoom in further. There we go. There's one there, there's one there, there's this one here, but I think I'd rather focus on the higher ones. So I'll probably look at a level just above this level as our stop, because now when you're trading certain instruments, you always want to make sure you've got room to breathe, and always target at least a higher R. This will be a 6, so I think potentially I'd want to take it from halfway. Then it would be a better R to work with, which would give us a 12. Pretty good. I mean, if you've got a 12-hour target and a 5-hour hit, then that's a decent move to work with. So you'd have this move happening on US oil. So if you're on our free advanced signals channel, you will get a number of these alerts when they're coming, and yeah, follow the trades. We do have a promo with the signals, by the way. You can get them for free provided you are with one of our brokers. So you can just fill in our pop-up when you get onto our website, and you'll get the instructions of how to do that. Okay, so that's how to approach US oil. And then moving on to gold. Now gold, let's start with US30. US30 has been also a bit tricky, but we do have some decent moves that we can take. So we did have our break at the top, which is what I did say we will be waiting for. Agreed on US oil 100%. Awesome, man. I know this one hit nicely, literally just triggered, dropped, hit 3R, came back again. Now with US30, we did have this breakout structure over here, which means it validated our setup trying to take it from the zone, although we do have some liquidity laying around here, so we are going to have to be very careful on it. And come on, like our video, like our stream, so we can continue doing this and continue growing, of course. Okay, this is a wide stop loss range. If you want to take a bit of risk, you take it here, but just to be on the safe side, give it some room. And let's see how far it goes. I'm just going to remove these ones over here. There we go, perfect. So you'd have a setup along these lanes, going to the top side, of course, targeting this high over here. This is our breakout structure, targeting that high. We have this massive range to work with, and these two doubles here, a bit of a concern, but when price does get into the zone, we are going to have to watch it a bit, and after watching it, we can certainly determine whether we'll be getting in from that level or not. So we'd have something along these lanes, drop it a bit further, 50% of the zone, which gives us a better R to work with. Then you'd have something along those lanes. And remember, once we get into the zone, now we don't just jump into trade. We basically confirm the setup, go into the lower time frames, see price giving us a bit of bullish momentum, and once we do bullish momentum and bullish structure, we do get in and take it from there. Okay, so let's hop into gold now. Gold yesterday dismantled us. Our setup was entirely, it was basically nothing. It was nothing. Couldn't do anything with it. It is what happens in the market, of course. You just have to get used to it. The more you get used to it, the more profitable you become, the more profitable you can be in the long run. Okay, we still have some liquidity at the bottom on the daily. And now looking at this current zone here, I think if you just hop onto the 4 hour just to see what we have, we did have a nice push to the upside, and then we had a change of structure here, but we haven't had a decent pullback since. So I don't think I'll be ready to even trade this one until I have a nice structure happening. Let's take a look at the hourly. Nothing there. The 30-minute. On the 30, you could find something, but remember when I said when you're trading these type of setups, the lower the time frame, the tighter the spread, the more likely you are to get wicked out of setups. But you'd find something like this on the 30. And of course, because it's targeting some smaller zones, let's go into a 1 minute and see if we can find a better OB to work with, which would be this one, or no, not that one. So you'd have this type of move. So you'd have something along these lanes. This is the last pair, by the way, guys. There you go. If you didn't watch the earlier one, just scroll back to the previous video and you can find the first part of this live. We just cut off due to the internet issues on my side, but yeah, everything seems good now. So you have that setup over there. Of course, there'll be an alert for the premium boot campers or the advanced signals traders. And that's about it, guys. That's about it. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to check our services out. And I'll check you guys on Thursday. Not Thursday, I'll check you guys on Friday, pre-London. So let's trade, guys. Happy trading.